Kind of. Just like a little bit. Just like a little bit as a treat, though. Hi, welcome! Meanie! I know, I'm so cute. I know. Yeah! Isn't it so cute? Hold on, let me do this one. Ah! Yeah. This is the model. Okay, remember like before my debut a while back, a couple months ago, I had a customizable chibi that I bought. It was the wrong one. This is the one that I meant to buy, but I just didn't want to spend the money on it immediately after buying the wrong one. So I have it now. Hee. I saw it mentioned in chat earlier, but I was running around this space center getting some stuff to do. Oh, I also have you might be thinking also, I put in mod chat. Oh my god, hiccups. Excuse me. I put in mod chat. I also got this one, but I might give it to Rugs instead of me using it because it doesn't have any horns, so there's like I can't make myself because there's no horns. But it's really cute. It's super cute, but I think it has an androgynous thing. Hold on, let me I think it works better with 𝗡𝗏𝗏. 1 second. It's really cute, but there's no horns on it. But it's also I wanted to tell, the reason that I usually buy these is so that like I can test them out for you guys. It has some like kind of androgynous hairs. And it's just pretty much completely flat chested, so it's a pretty androgynous model. I mean, obviously you'd be pretty feminine, but it still has like some androgynous options on it if this was something that you were interested in. The only thing though is that they have like cat ears and that's it. Like there's no other animal ears, there's no like horns, there's no antlers, no nothing. There's no elf ears, so it's pretty limited, but it's really cute. But it has cat ears and it's got some like kind of androgynous hair, so I might end up just giving it to Rugs and letting him have it instead. But I wanted to show it since the whole reason I bought it was to like show, I like to show people new models that they might not have seen, because I know a lot of you guys stream and maybe don't want to buy a VTuber model right off the bat. Hi Star, thank you for lurking. It's just like me for real. Wait, which thing? Which thing? Which thing? I'm pretty sure Nightfawn also bought this. It was very cheap. It was $30. Usually, to put it in perspective, well, okay, so it doesn't have a whole lot of options, so that's probably why it was $30. But usually when you get like a customizable model, it's like $100. So this one was only $30. So it's very cheap, but it's all over Twitter right now. Hold on 1 second. I can see if I can find the link real quick. I think I bought it on VGen personally. Let me go here. Not sponsored. I just thought it was pretty. Did I not buy it on VGen? Oh, I might have bought it on Ko-fi actually. I might be a liar. Jesse, thank you so much for the resub. What website are you using? I don't understand the question. What website are you using? What do you mean? Website for what? She streamed with it last night. Oh yeah. It's really cute. Okay, so the reason that I got it is because I love the chair. I love the chair that moves, and I've always wanted a model that like has legs that sit like this. Like my fucking kingdom for a model that has like one knee up, because that's how I sit all the time. So I was really excited, but it doesn't have like any horns, and you can't change the clothes like at all. I took the little rufflies off from the sleeves. Here, hold on, sorry, I'm looking for the link for you guys. Copy here. This is the original creator. There you go. What site do you buy? Are you talking about the current model that I'm using? I just linked it for you. There you go. That's the artist's Twitter. I really like the tracking. I think the tracking is cute, and I think the hair is really cute. And the face is really cute. I just wish that I could have horns so that I could be myself. But it's really cute otherwise. Also, I do want to put it out there. I edit the textures in Photoshop. So like the clothing, it comes in like a light blue. And I edit it using a gradient map in Photoshop because I feel like it keeps the shading and stuff much more true to the original. So just so you know, when you get it, if you can't make this exact like kind of color, it's because I edit in Photoshop with a gradient overlay. With a, not a gradient overlay, it's a what the frick is it called? Gradient map. Anyway, if you have Photoshop and you want to know how to do it, just at me in Discord. I'll fucking tell you. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, the man of the hour. Yo, one's in chat for 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you were featured in today's short. Congratulations on being featured in today's short that is on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Congratulations. The skirt, the gaming chair, the ears. Oh my god, is that you, Sean? Picture didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, Mom, I'm on TV. Hi, Astro, welcome. Oh yeah. So what? Nobody said that. 𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗏𝗏𝗏, no one said that. Not a single person said that. The fuck are you on about, dog? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on. I have to send this to the girls' chat. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah! I love how you were so excited and you went to go like look at what the short was and then saw what it was and then came back here just to yell at me. You immortalized my shame. Ruby, please, not the Samoan thing. I immortalized your feral love for Samoans, for all of the Samoans out there in the world. Yo, shout out to the Samoans in chat. We got any Samoans in chat? Not anymore. Doc Wumpus ate them. Okay. Do you know your ideal? Do you know your ideal? What do you mean by my ideal? Like on a dating show? Like if this was a gaming, like a date sim? What are we talking about? What? Thank you. Sorry. I was telling Lupin about this model because I feel like it would be really easy to make a Lupin with this model. There's no horns, so she couldn't make a cute little cowgirl, but she does have like human version. Remember, school is out for the summer. Oh my god, you're so right. It was supposed to be an obscure reference. You nailed it. I have no idea what you're talking about. The little one should be called Rubelina. Rubelina? I already have rubella. I feel like I feel like Rubella works. I feel like I'm collecting so many names, ATP. I'll never remember. I'll be like, hey, what was that thing Wisconsin Bear said that one time? Unfortunately, oh no. Like, are you saying that because of chat, or are you saying that because now your house is less quiet? One day Ruben will return to us. One day, if somebody wants to buy me one of those male customizable models, I'll make a Ruben. I haven't really found one I like. Is there one that you guys like, the male customizable models? Is there one y'all like recommend? I feel like I have such a large collection of models. 𝗂𝐸? Okay, but can you link it to me? Can you link it to me, Halo? Can you link it? Thank you. Thanks, Halo. I'm not at home. Oh yeah! I forgot you don't work from home anymore. It's just because the internet gets more annoying during the summer. Yeah, dude, I'm. You guys know I live in like a touristy beach area, and this weekend we were like just running errands, and there was just like unattended like young teenagers fucking everywhere. Just unattended children, just left doing dumbass children shit. Like we're literally driving and there's these kids, there's like a milkshake parlor. There's like 3 fucking preteens at a milkshake parlor, just like throwing trash at cars on the highway. And I'm just like, where the fuck are your parents? My dad would have beat my ass if I ever. Where are your fucking parents? Oh, thank you, Halo. I can't recommend men on general principle. Honestly, that's really fair and valid. Wait, that one's kind of cute. One of the ones in the little preview image just looked like a rugged sauce. Wait, that one's so cute. Wait, it's literally on my wish list. Wait, I literally have this one saved already on my way. I just went to go save it. It's already on my wish list. Oh. I am actually hilarious. Oh my god. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Gonna make an example. Out of wait, what? What? Ew, unattended children. Ew. So you swerved and hit them. They were unfortunately like behind a barrier, so not able to. Gotta make an example of the children? Yeah, probably. But they're just everywhere, dude. They're just everywhere, like running around, screaming, doing dumbass shit. I think I've become old. Like, there's children screaming around me, and I'm just like, go have fun somewhere else away from me, please. I'm begging you to go have fun literally anywhere but in my earshot, please. For God's sake. Fuck, man. Anyways, I was thinking about playing Enshrouded today because I went live really late and I just kind of want to chill. This week is kind of rough. I have a lot of doctor's things that I have to do and like take care of and make appointments for and go to appointments for. And on Thursday, no stream Thursday because they're gonna take all my teeth. Not literally. I have a dentist appointment, but it's like a really long, kind of rough, like super deep cleaning. They gotta do like a bunch of stuff to my mouth because I haven't been to the dentist since I was like 18 years old. So, you know, gotta destroy them. I don't mind if kids have fun. I just don't want them to have fun and bother me at the same time. Oh, they fall off their bikes. Me too. I'm just saying, legalize whacking the children, but only those that aren't your own. For legal purposes, that was a joke. Just reading the chat. Outfit is fire. Model is really cute. Thank you. This model is really cute. I sent it to the group chat I have with Fawn and Lupin, and Fawn said that there's no plans for any kind of update to add like animal ears or horns or anything. I'm so sad. I almost want to ask 𝗏𝐵𝐶 if they can export a file of my horns so that I can just like load it in as a live 2D model and then like load it as a live 2D item, and then just like anytime I get one of these models I can just add my horns to it. I wonder if they could do that. I wonder if 𝗏𝐵𝐶 could do that. Yeah, I mean, it would look a little janky because like it would just be floating on top of the hair, but like at least they would exist. You know, they would at least be there. I bet they would do that for me if I asked. Maybe. I don't know. I don't do live 2D rigging, so I don't know how hard it is. I don't know if it's like a pain in the butt to do that. Oh my god. I almost just knocked over my coffee. I almost just fully knocked my coffee into the ground. Yeah, at least I would have horns. Hi, Uwui. Welcome. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome, thank you. I'm boiling noodles for some blue box. Ooh! You don't have milk? That's okay, just save some of the pasta water. Like the amount of milk. You have butter? If you have butter and pasta water, it'll still be really good. Just use the pasta water. You should honestly save some of the pasta water anyway, IMO. Also, if you have like a slice of American cheese, that will also help make it like more rich and creamy. But it'll still work. Just don't use regular water because that'd be gross. Use the pasta water. My brain thought you meant add your horns in game. God, I wish. I wish more games would let me make myself or like import my VTuber. I got a big old brick of parm. Yeah! Finally, dude. Yesterday, I made a garlic lemon chicken pasta and it was so good. It was so good. The sauce was well, pasta water, of course, and lemon zest and a little bit of lemon juice and some sun-dried tomatoes that I chopped up and some, it was like just like basil and crushed red pepper and then some salt and some Parmesan cheese and like a little bit of butter, like a tablespoon of butter for the whole pot. It was so good, dude. It was so good. It was really yummy. And then I just had some broccoli on the side and some chicken. Oh yeah, and I sliced garlic. The sauce also had slices of garlic. I didn't use minced garlic. I literally just crushed a clove of garlic and then sliced it really thin and then just shoved it in there. Yeah, Valheim did let me upload my own was it like a FBX or something? I don't remember what the file was, but yeah, it did let me do that. I wish more would. But I don't have a 3D version of my new model. Valheim is going 1.0 soon. Oh yeah? When is that happening? On the hi Silent, on the 17th. Who's fucking texting me right now? Why is my dad texting me right now? Why is my dad texting me? Okay. I'm not looking at this right now. September 9th. Okay, that's not that far away. I was just looking at a bunch of books that I'm really excited to read soon. Stop! Why? What? Okay, hold on. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Father, please. What's happening? Oh my god, September 9th is your birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jean. Oh my god. A whole bunch of books are coming out in like August, September. There's like a bunch of things that I'm really excited to read, and I was just looking right before stream because I got a notification that was from Throne that was like, update your wish list, and I was like, I don't even know when the last time I updated it was, and it was actually pretty recently. But I was looking at my books because I use Amazon as just like a wish list. And I was looking at what was on there, and I was like, man, where's the rest of all these series? And I looked it up, and every single one of them comes out in like August, September. Valheim's going 1.0 with like a frozen. Oh, if only they had fixed the building and the combat to make it fun. I feel like every time I play Valheim, I have fun for like one single stream, and then like I don't have fun. Like I have a really good time doing like the very beginning of Valheim on like a brand new server, and then like anything that you have to do to go further, like I just don't want it. I don't want to. I don't want to. Never mind. Hello, father. Yeah, here's reminding me that I have to call a bank again because I don't know. Apparently, when I was a baby, my grandpa set up some kind of like thing, but then it was like a custodial account, so like it's got like my dad and my grandpa's name. Oh, wait, what? What? What the fuck is this? Ha 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 ha! What? Oh, sorry, I just got crazy information. Sorry, the deep lore of my own life is dropping. Sorry, what the fuck is this? Sorry, pause. What the fuck? Pause. What the fuck is this? Sorry, my dad's just sending me things that I've never seen before. I legally can't tell you what I'm looking at. Anyways, but there are like some accounts that were set up for me like as a baby, and I have to go and like call the bank, but there's like a whole bunch of them with like different companies. Your dad is amazing. Like literally only when I'm fucking live.
Holy cute model Batman.
Oh my god, hi! Hi Callie, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome! Can you legally say, good news if I can figure it out. It's kind of a pain in the ass though. Hold on. That's the same. That has. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Where the fuck? Okay, sorry. Brain. Ruby was secretly added to an oil millionaire's will. Yeah, if we keep saying it, maybe it'll become true. Just unlocked New Game Plus. She's been live for half an hour. Now is the time to strike. Literally every time I go live and I'm in just chatting, my dad fucking texts me something wild. No, okay, so it's like I have to call this company and have it so that it's only in my name and have them remove my dad and my grandpa. But in order to do that, I have to fill out this like 20-page fucking document that is like really complicated and in like finance bro speak, so I don't understand what any of it says. And I'm sitting there trying to fucking figure it out, and they're like, oh, well, how would you like to distribute funds in like fund F-3643? And I'm just like, I don't even fucking know what that means. I don't have anything that says that. What is that? How am I supposed to know what this? It's like all like so much fucking bullshit, and I don't know what it is. And so they're like, okay, you have to print out this, you have to physically print this out yourself this 20-page fucking document, and then you have to mail it to your father, and you have to submit a death certificate for your grandpa because his name's on here. And you have to mail it to your father after you fill it out, and then he has to fill out the rest, and then he has to take it to a bank, and then he has to get a medallion stamp on it at the bank, and then he has to mail it to us, and you have to do all of that within 28 days. And I was like, what? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Drop the Lauren mod chat. Legally, it would not be a good idea for me to do that. But I will say that if I can figure out, this is a separate thing from the thing I was just talking about. If I can figure it out, it would be helpful news for sure. It's not like, my grandpa was secretly a millionaire and left me a fucking house somewhere. And it's not like that. Don't get excited. But it would be like, oh, okay, if Ruggs lost his job, maybe I won't be homeless kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? What's your opinion on the Knicks? It's all about the Mets, baby. Gotta love financial lingo. I don't at all. I don't. And with the how you like to distribute this dick. God, I wish I could write that. Dude, the guy that I was on the phone with kind of fucking pissed me off. He was like, I'm sorry to use this term again, but he was so finance bro like the whole time. He was doing that thing where like, okay, is there any women in the chat? Yo, we got any women in the chat? because I feel like only women are gonna understand what I mean when I say this. Shut the fuck up, Sean. Because I feel like only somebody who like identifies as and presents as female and like has been interacted with as a woman for most of their life is gonna understand this. But like the way that certain men talk to you when you're a woman, and particularly in like male dominated fields like finance, the way that this man was talking to me was like I didn't have a single brain cell and I was just like a dumb stupid little bimbo. And I kept trying to get him to clarify something, and he was like reiterating something else like I was stupid, and I was like, hey bestie, that's not what I'm fucking asking you. I didn't literally say that. I was like, yeah, I was like, okay, so how do I do this? I was like, okay, so I have to do this and then do this, and he's like, yeah, you got to do this other thing and this other thing, and I'm like, okay, great, thank you so much. However, thanks. Okay, great. Thank you. So for this thing that we're talking about, this is what I have to do, correct? He's like, didn't want to fucking answer my question. I'm like, are you fucking brain dead? Are you a fucking dumbass? Like, what has happened that you have assumed that my level of intelligence is so low that you have killed off all of your brain cells to like get to this imaginary place? Is that what's happening? Because that's what it feels like is happening right now, sir. Just fucking so... I can't, dude. So I have been avoiding calling back because I have to call back and have them like resend me the paperwork so I can reprint it out. And if it's the same guy, I know he's gonna like act like I'm fucking stupid because I have to have him do it again because I didn't understand. And I don't want this fucking man to walk me through it because truly I don't want to hear another word out of his fucking mouth. Oh, 100%, Squilliam. 100%. My wife gets that shit all the time. Like, dude, we know your dick is small. Just be, yeah, right? Literally. God damn. It's the unskippable cutscene IRL. It really is, though. Like, actually, though. Like, really, actually, though. Just tell her, yeah, I'm just a girl. Hi. Oh my god, I'm like so sorry. I'm actually just a girl. My grandpa like left me this, but he's like dead. So, I like don't really know what to do because I don't usually handle money because like I'm just a girl. Usually my boyfriend does this. So like my boyfriend or my sugar daddy usually handles all my finances. But like my dad, sorry, you have to say daddy. My daddy told me that like I had to call and do this. So like could you like help me because I don't understand what I'm supposed to right here. And that's how I have to talk to him. Because if you talk to them like you're an intelligent person, they treat you like you're even stupider. So like my boyfriend actually doesn't let me use money. So like, can you do it for me? I'm gonna do that the next time I have to call a bank. Why? Wisconsin Bear. Why? See, Womble, that's me. Don't tell him about the boyfriend. He might think he has a shot if you think. Oh yeah, you're so right. You have to say my ex
Daddy
sugar
chill.
daddy. Zaddy chill. Why is the text to speech so quiet? Oh no, it's just because I have my fucking headphones turned all the way down.
Valley Girl Ruby is terrifying.
Well, you don't like that? That's not your favorite? That was a solid accent. Thank you. It's the only one that I can do. I can't do accents unless it's that one. I just know that Halo Phoenix has disappeared into the void since I started it. Saying boyfriend might make him try anyway. God, you're so right. If he's a finance bro, I bet he's got a faux hawk and his name is like something like Chad, or I don't know, like a profession that there's no way that him or anybody in his bloodline has had going back like 7 generations. Name one. Fucking Tanner. Sam. What? Brent. Yeah. I would just like to apologize. I would like to put out a public statement, a public apology. Hold on, let me go get my ukulele. I don't have it, it's in the other room. I'd like to put out a public apology to everybody named Brent or Tanner or Chad or Tyler. Your name is mid. For $1, name a single woman. Yeah. Vincent doesn't read douchebag to me though. Hold on, is there a list? Can we get a list of like top douchebag names for men? Tylerson? As Brent Chad Tylerson, I am offended. What's up, Sunny? Hee. Where's my 100 pennies? What are you doing with 100 pennies? Hold on. The most douchey names? Let's see here. Somebody ranked them? No. This is a weird Facebook post. I'm not clicking on a Facebook post. Somebody says Kyle. Man, come on. Oh god, so many people said Kyle. Yo, is Kyle a douchebag name? Do we got any Kyles in chat? Please confirm. Can I just get like a list? Let me get like a list. Oh my god, BuzzFeed ranks. That's crazy. Kyle is number 1. Josh, Tyler, Aiden. Okay, but Aiden specifically spelled like that. Peyton, Skylar. Yeah, those are pretty bad too. Kyle, derogatory. A little bit. I think for the younger generation, it's more so. What, Kyle? Kyle's tend to punch walls, just saying. That does sound like somebody who would punch a wall. This list says that Michael is the number 1 douchiest name. Also, Lucas and Spencer. Lucas, Spencer, Isaac, Chase. Oh my god. If your kid is named after an activity or a bank, they're automatically a douchebag. Chase, unfortunately, has both. Michael feels too bland. Also, I feel... Yeah, that's fair. I know a Brent, and he is quite literally a douchebag. I'll think my most famous Kyle of the last few years. I usually block men out of my memory so that I don't have to think about them. You'll have to refresh it. I've met Mikes that were okay. Yeah, I think if they go by Mike, maybe. My brother is named Michael. He's just a soft boy. Yeah, I don't really feel like Michael is a Chad name. Oh. Is that not Kylie? Is it Kyle? Is that not Kylie? What? He's the opposite? It's good to know there's some good ones. Rittenhouse? That's a horrendous last name. You can't go being famous for being a douchebag with a last name like Rittenhouse. It kind of writes itself, truly. Who the fuck is that? Mike has some okay lemonade. 𝗏𝗏𝐾𝐾, he's hard. Oh no! Oh no! It's called a library! Somebody should @ Kyle Rittenhouse on Twitter and tell him it's called a library. A white supremacist? Ew! Ew! We're talking about that? No, I just was asking. I don't know anybody named Kyle. Tyler's a little bit of a douchey name. A little bit. Who is texting me? Yeah! It's my father again. My father just texted me 3 words. Pay your loans. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry. 1 second. You first. Daddy chill. I have some horror stories about a guy named Kyle. I feel like everybody's got to have one, right? No, I feel like the only person who ever like was super douchey to me. Let's see. Hold on. People who were super douchey to me. Let me think of everybody I ever spoke to in high school. There was a guy named Paul. He was a douche. There was a guy named George, and his last name was crazy. I just feel like if you have a last name that is like really punchable, you shouldn't bully people. You know what I mean? There was a guy. Who else sucked? Dude, I got bullied so bad by a fucking kid named Angelo. When I was in like middle school, this kid bullied the fuck out of me. And then I developed an eating disorder and lost a lot of weight and got really skinny and also grew boobs over the summer of like the same year. And then all of a sudden he wanted to be my friend. And I was like, oh, men are easy. And that's what I learned in 8th grade. His whole family's a piece of shit. What, that fucking guy that we were talking about before? Also, hi, VC. Who sent him the government? You first is crazy. With what money? Yeah. Yeah. Aaron is a douchey name. Yes. Aaron, but specifically spelled with 2 A's. Aaron. You made me sign these. No, technically it wasn't my dad. I was alone when that happened. That was me and my Nona. Me and my dad were not on speaking terms.
OWO, what this?
Jesus Christ. Hey, girly pop. Pappy, you missed it. I literally was asking earlier if there was any women in chat, and there's no women. Where are the women? I'm going to Twitter. There's not a single woman in my whole chat. This is fucked up. George Crazy is a wild name, right? Joel is a name that triggers me. Oh my god, Womble, both of those names, same. Tommy came to my job and talked a lot of shit about everyone and pushed me out. Yo, fuck that guy. Give me his number. I'm gonna tell him he smells. Bro's half a Ninja Turtle, what? Was he from the jungle? I kind of wish he was and that he would have gone back there. He got fired a year later for starting fights. Good, fuck him. Tell his ass to go make a pizza, what? I feel like Nick is hit or miss on douche. I only knew one person named Nick and they were like really nice and a good friend of mine. My meeting, it screwed you. I know! There's even fewer women on Twitter. Where are all the women at? Hold on, I'm going to Twitter. Post. Where are all the women? I just asked my chat if there were any ladies. If there were any ladies present. And there was not a single lady. None of the single ladies. Goddamn. None the single ladies. It was good to have. Well, oh yeah, I forgot I had a Cliff Bar. Chat, don't let me forget. Chat, you have to remind me. Make me eat this fucking granola bar. The ads always tell me they're nearby. All the single ladies are close. One man. Oh my god, Peppy, I'm also taking off Thursday, but it's because I have to go to the dentist. All the single ladies, not a single one. You better eat that or I will. I'm doing my best. I can only chew so fast, otherwise I get like fucking TMJ trying to eat a fucking Cliff Bar. Peppy, I'm so sorry. I'm really scared because like the starting cost of my dental work is like $2,500, and that was like a very polite like, now listen, we might do this cleaning and get in there and discover that things are worse than they appear, so just prepare yourself for that. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to live in the delusion that $2,500 is all I will be forced to spend on my fucking teeth and pretend that everything is fine. We're just doing a cleaning, champ. Yeah, I'll ever find the single ladies in my area. Dude, you literally live in New York City. There's so many. What do you mean? Don't upsell me. I genuinely don't think that she was. Like, this was not a situation to be upsold in. This is like, I have not been to a dentist since I was 18, and I like brushed my teeth once a week for 10 years because I had really bad depression. So like when I went in and they told me I had 2 small cavities, I could not actually believe it. I was speechless. So it's one of those things where like there's a lot of tartar buildup, and so they can't really see what's under the tartar buildup until they get it off. And unfortunately that is just how it is when you don't go to the fucking dentist. Some teeth are built different. I hope that mine are, and that it's not that my teeth are being held together by the amount of tartar that is on them, because that sure would be rough if they took all the tartar off and then I had to, I don't know, like get all new teeth or something. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Fair. Yeah. For $2,500, you can get them all pulled, no additional cost needed. Yeah, but then I can't eat my Cliff Bar. Fuck! I've only taken 1 bite! Chat, you're doing a terrible job at this! You're all fired. I gotta hire a new chat. Don't what? Twitch's new AI hear you say that. They'll cap my viewers and think that I'm view botting. Eat the Cliff Bar. I'm doing it right now! My mom had... Yeah, Rugs is the same way. That bitch has so many fake teeth. Oh, it's so dry. It's like turning into a dry paste, like cement in my mouth. Oh god. How do people do this? No! There's no clown here! Fuck you, shut up. For what? Understand if you take the card from a mechanic and say, help, tell me what's wrong with it. Oh yeah, for sure. That being said, I can buy a new car. I can't just like grow more teeth. You know what I mean? I also do trust this dentist because, number one, when I went in complaining about migraines and like thinking that I was gonna need a root canal because I was having like literally like paralyzing migraines where like I couldn't move half my face because it hurt so bad. She was like, well, there's like a tiny little cavity, but like it's not really Like, you don't need to get it filled right now. You can just get it done when you get the rest of your things done. And they like did a scan, and she was like, oh girl, you grind your teeth real bad. And she was like showing me where my teeth are like basically polished down in the back. And she was like, now you can get a mouth guard here, and it'll be custom, and it'll be about $350. She was like, but don't do that, because you don't even know if you'll wear it, or if it'll help you, or if like you even like are physically capable of wearing it. She was like, some people have claustrophobia and it like gets triggered by wearing mouth guards. And she was like, what I suggest is going and finding a cheap one and testing it out and seeing if it helps you, and then, you know, if you decide that you want one, you can come back and we can talk about that. And then the other thing was that, like, when they quoted me originally, because I've screamed about this on stream before, but like the way that dental insurance is, like, the girl from the front came back and she was like, okay, so here's your estimate. Unfortunately, you have an 18-month wait period on your insurance, and it's not up until June. So your insurance isn't going to cover anything until June. And this was like, I think it was like in January or February. No. Yes? No. Yes? It was like a while ago. But I looked at the dentist and I was like, do I need, like, can we wait? And she was like, girl, you haven't been to a dentist since you were 18. I don't think 6 months is really going to make that much of a difference. I was like, you're so real for that, honestly. Let's do it in June. Yeah. So that's why I trust her. Like, if I go in and she's like, hey, bestie, it's a little rough in here. Like, I would trust her to be, like, real with me about it. You know what I mean? Like, she was also super nice, because I wrote on my thing, they like had a section where you could like specify whether or not you have like dental anxiety. And I wrote yes, because like I don't necessarily have dental anxiety, but my anxiety was like, number one, insurance always fucks me. So like I'm always anxious about anything that has to do with medical insurance or like dental insurance or whatever kind of insurance, because I just don't trust it to do what it's supposed to. And it's super confusing and I don't understand it, and etc. And then two, because like I said, I hadn't been to a dentist in so long, I was just terrified that I was going to go in and that they were going to be like, hey, your teeth are fucked. Like, you ruined your teeth. You're a fucking idiot. And so she, like, the whole time she was so sweet and so nice, and she was like explaining everything that she was doing. She was like talking me through everything that she was gonna do, and like told me what she was gonna do before she did it, and like explained why she was doing it, and like explained what everything meant, and like was like so sweet. I was like, this is the nicest experience I've ever had at a dentist in my life. Like, normally I go in and then leave and kind of want to, like, I don't know, take a dirt nap for like 6 to 12 hours, you know what I mean? Like, I had a dentist when I was a kid, like my regular dentist as a kid before I was 18, like when I was a teenager. Like, my parents would bring me, so I got my like twice a yearly cleaning or whatever, but she was so rough. She would get in there and like fucking tear your mouth apart, bro. So I hated it. I'm gonna make it so dry for you. That's exactly what it feels like. Come on, little succulent. We'll find another job. Wait, what? Halo, you got a little succulent? You know what can make it less dry is some gamer subs with code Voxx. That's true. This weekend I was doing a lot of gardening. And by gardening, I mean like pre-gardening. We're doing a lot of pre this weekend. And I was out in the sun and I was sweaty and I showered 3 times in the span of 24 hours because it was so fucking hot. And I got myself some Gatorade to re-up my electrolytes. Yeah. My whole mouth is fake teeth because I had all mine pulled. Yeah, Rugged Sauce had one that like literally broke, and so he had to get like a plate grafted to his jaw, like his jawbone, and then they had to wait like 6 months for that to heal, or maybe it was longer. It was a long time. And then he got like a full ass like fake tooth that they like installed. There's a really recent study that shows promise in regrowing teeth. Oh, for real? Let's not dismiss growing new teeth so quickly. Wasn't there one where like somebody like grew a tooth on like a thumb or something? Am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else. Never mind. I know I won't wear it. I thought that I wouldn't wear it because I thought that it was like a sports mouth guard, like those big ass clunky ones. And I was like, I don't want to just be drooling all over myself in my sleep. They're not. They're like super low profile. Like I barely even know that it's in my mouth. It's just, it covers like my 3 back molars and then has like a thin little like silicone band that goes over the roof of my mouth. And that's it. And it just keeps me from grinding my teeth together at night. So I do wear mine, but I would probably like to have one that's custom, but for now, the one that I have is working, so there's no need for me to have it. I have money anxiety, and y'all are, yeah, literally, yeah, dude, I got fucking money anxiety all the time. My dentist was good. Ah, I'm so jealous. The one I have now is good. And okay, so I know I have a lot of neurodivergent people in my chat, and I don't know if anybody else is like this, but like for me, I just have to make the first appointment. For some reason, I have such a hard time making a doctor's appointment. Like I get really bad analysis paralysis, and like I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like the kind of OCD where I have to make sure that I am making the best, most informed choice possible. And so I will get myself, unfortunately, stuck in this like OCD paralysis where I'm just like overanalyzing every single possible dentist or doctor or whatever it is that I have to call, and like trying to make absolutely fucking perfectly sure that I know exactly what I'm going to say to them when I call them, and that I know that they absolutely definitely take my insurance before I even call them, which is stupid because I could just call them and ask them. And I have to like go on like 3 different sites to like read a bunch of reviews, and then I have to read like every single review, and then I get like stuck for literally like it'll take me 3 days because I've convinced myself that if I don't read every single review and analyze the pros and cons from every single positive and negative review, that I'm gonna make a wrong choice, and somehow that'll be like I'll die if I do this, if I make the wrong choice and don't do it this way. Like what the fuck is wrong with me? But then like I'll make the appointment, the very first appointment, right? And then at that appointment, at the end of that appointment, they're like, okay, let's make your appointment to come back in 6 months. And I'm like, okay. And then I just do that, and then I go, and then for the rest of my life I just keep going every 6 months to the same doctor / dentist or whatever, because they just made the appointment and I didn't have to fucking call anybody else or find anybody else. And that's how you end up with the same fucking dentist for 40 years. And that's gonna be me. Anyways, so she left you like you just had a bowl of Captain Crunch. Wait, what? Me? No, not me. What? Your teeth are gonna be very sensitive if you have a lot of tartar. Yeah, I'm expecting to not feel super great for a while. She also like said something that actually really scared me, and I'll share it with you guys just for the sake of like, in case this happens to you, or in case it like, I don't know, maybe makes you take care of your teeth. But she was like, I just want you to know that because like you have a lot of separation, basically like they take this, it looks like a needle, but you don't feel it when they do this. And it's like a little spike that they put down between your teeth and your gums. Hi Proto, welcome. It's a customizable model. To measure like how far down your gum pocket goes, basically, because your gum pocket is not supposed to be deep at all. Mine obviously is deeper than it should be, because what happens is you get tartar buildup, and the tartar buildup gets deeper and deeper in your gums where you can't brush it away, and then it separates your gums from your teeth. And you can heal that to an extent, but you can't like if your gums degrade, there's nothing you can do other than to go and get a gum graft. Like you can't fix your gums. And so she was like, there's a possibility that when we remove all of the tartar that is on your gums, that you'll feel like your teeth are moving. She's like, you might feel like your teeth are looser than they used to be. She was like, they're not going to fall out. It's not that bad. Like you don't have the kind of like, You don't have the kind of like gum disease that would make your teeth just fall out. She's like, but you might feel like they're mobile, is what she said. I was like, hey, so what the fuck does that mean? She's like, well, we're gonna see what it looks like after we clean it. So if you don't floss your teeth, because otherwise you'll go to the dentist and they'll take off the tartar, and if your gum disease develops too far, your teeth will literally just fall out because the only thing holding them in your mouth was the tartar. It's kind of like what happens if you have braces. Yeah. So she told me that I should be fine because number one, like the like my gums are not to the point of being bad enough that like my teeth would have fallen out. And also, once they clean it up, they also have to inject antibiotics into my gums because they're opening up like these gum pockets that basically like were closed with tartar before, and they don't want bacteria to get in there and then you like get an infection or like you get cavities, whatever, etc. And she was like, that should help your gums reattach some, and so your teeth should like stop doing that. She was like, I don't even know if it'll happen, like you might be fine, but she was like, I just want you to be prepared. So if you're not taking care of your teeth, I'm begging you guys, dude, just do it. Please just do it. We can all floss together. We can all have nightly floss time, okay? But like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, and you gotta go to the dentist, bro. At least she's honest with you. She was so honest, and she was very sweet about it, and she was like, she was not like fear-mongery at all. Like I never at any point got the feeling that she was trying to like sell me stuff. Do you know what I mean? It was very like, hey, this could happen and I just want you to be prepared, but like it's not like, it doesn't appear to be bad enough that it would happen, but like just so you know. So I just thought I would pass that along, that you should take care of your teeth because that's some shit that can happen. The first hurdle is always the worst. Yeah! The nerves and teeth can be used in certain circumstances. I thought that said circumcisions to help blind people get their sight back. Whoa! That's crazy! I didn't know that. That's so cool. I've been putting that shit off for like a decade. You gotta go! Just find a dentist. If you got insurance, and if you don't have insurance, find a dental school. The people who do the dental work at dental schools are like overlooked by instructors. It's not instructors. Fuck, if I could only move my mouth in the way to make words. It's not like you're just like left in a room with some like new student or something. So if you don't have dental insurance, find a dental school. But please go to, make the appointment. It'll be okay. Make the appointment, and then you can @me in Discord and be like, Ruby, I made the appointment, and then I'll praise you and tell you how proud I am of you. And ensure all my information. Yeah, I have to like have a full ass conversation. That's like one of the things that I've talked to with my doctor about a lot is like, my CPTSD caused a lot of OCD tendencies, and we're still trying to figure out like if it's full on OCD or if it's just like some tendencies that I have. But like that is one of those things where like I don't know why this happens, but like I will have a full on like spiraling stressful conversation about like a stressful situation that like I've never had this conversation before. It's not like I'm replaying a conversation. It's not likely that I'll ever actually have this conversation with this person because like it's never gonna happen. Like why is my brain just decided that like for the next 40 minutes we're gonna hyper focus on pretending that this conversation is happening? I always write down notes right before important phone calls. Me too! I still haven't gotten around to finding a new one. You got to! Sean! We're all gonna get our teeth cleaned! I hate calling people because I feel like I'm intruding on— Oh no! BC, I don't think I've ever found you to be an intrusive person ever. Never ever. Yeah, you gotta go to the dentist! You got to! Hell no, Jigsaw, yeah! Exactly. Also, teeth move. Yeah! I'm convinced. Good. Good, good, good. She sounds like a real one. Hi, Wakaro! How are you? Hi, Mouse! Hi, welcome, you guys. I went to the dentist recently. I thought that I only dissociated during things like getting a cavity filled. I also do during cleanings, it turns out. Yeah. I think I might bring my audiobook because it's going to be like a really long appointment. It's like, I'm going to be there like for hours. So I might bring my headphones and like listen to an audiobook or something. Definitely would suggest a warm soup broth on dentist day. Ooh, yeah, because my insurance allows for them to do both sides of my mouth. So I have to be really careful because my whole mouth will be numb. So I'll probably just have some soup. Maybe just like the broth out of a wonton soup. You're selling me on cementing my teeth into my mouth. Hey man, if it works, but you still gotta brush them and shit. You still have to go to the dentist though. More like, damn, what? No! If I go, they're gonna want to take out the wisdom teeth I was supposed to have out already. Are they hurting you? Like, are your wisdom teeth causing you pain? The Knicks. It's all about the Mets. Audiobook means they won't ask you questions while in your mouth. Yeah, I just have to pick an audiobook that doesn't randomly have them boning for like 27 chapters in a row. Not currently. They just took the wrong... What do you mean? Squilliam. What? Hey, Squilliam. Elaborate. I've had a lot of dental work done because I didn't take care of my teeth when I was younger, and it made going to the dentist traumatic. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I did that as a young adult, and now I'm paying the price. I think I complained about it before. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember. I just don't remember why or how or what. It's like getting a tattoo. You have to do something. Dude, I have a thigh piece that like wraps around my thigh and goes from like my hip all the way down to my knee. And when I was getting it done, I was literally playing fucking Animal Crossing New Leaf on my 3DS. Not saying a fucking word. I laid on that table for like probably 5 hours, and then he finally was like multiple times during the tattoo, he was like, "Are you good? You feel you all right? You doing okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." I don't want a boner. I don't think I would get a boner. I think I would just be like super anxious that like my phone was gonna disconnect and start playing like boning, you know. I want to get the bottom ones out and then took the top ones. Bruh. Oh yeah, thank you, Silent. I am. Hi, Pots! Welcome. It's a customizable model. Welcome. It was only $30. You feel any pressure? No, but this princess getting pounded by this orc king, sir. Brother. I always wanted to get one of those kinds of tattoos. Yeah, I never got to get mine finished. But like, I think I actually really prefer it the way it is. I was gonna get a full color. It doesn't even have the line work. He literally went in and like, it's almost like watercolor sketch. So it's like all just like shades of gray. And it doesn't have any like super hard lines, so it's a little bit like abstract. It's really cool. It's a really cool tattoo, but it's also unfortunately like he hand drew it with a Sharpie onto my leg. So like if I showed you a picture and then you saw me in real life, it would be extremely obvious that it's me. Do you know what I mean? So I can't show you, but it's really cool. I like it a lot. I don't want to read anything that says tooth and eye. Tooth and eye. Doc Wumpish, what the fuck? No role playing. Yeah. Using a breathe right strip. God, I wish. No, it's just a little band-aid. Some artists like to talk, and some just like to focus on working. I don't mind either way, but like, I need to know ahead of time what we're doing, And if I'm at the dentist, you better not be a talker, because don't fucking try and talk to me when I have your fingers in my mouth, dude. Especially because I have a really small mouth cavity. Every time I've ever been to the dentist, they're always like, can you open wider? And I'm like, physically, no. I sure do wish I could, because ow, this hurts. But no, I literally cannot open any wider. Hi, Pots. Sorry. That sounds so pretty. It is! I'm so sorry. I wish I could show it to you guys. How does the character mimic what you do in real life? It's a live 2D animation that is, it's reading facial tracking from my phone. Ruby, show us your ass. No! Not again! Please take a dentist smut book. No! Sorry, bud. For what, dog? I don't know if there is one. I don't have a dentist smut book. I hate when I talk during a dentist visit. Again. Well, I mean, not here. Oh yeah, hold on, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Again? Is there a dentist smut book? Somebody look it up. I feel like there has to be, right? It's time for me to... No! No! I feel like I'm gonna regret Googling this. Hold on. Let's see what I can find. Oh no. A brush with love. A brush with love. A billionaire dentist for Christmas. Ain't no way somebody who's a dentist is a billionaire and also practicing like ethical dentistry, unless she's got like a fucking... Who is calling me? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Ashura, thank you. Some people want hands shoved in their mouth. I don't want that. No. Without looking it up, I would say with 100% confidence. You were right. It didn't look like there were any good ones. Oh shit. After hours dentist. None of these look good at all. The model on the cover of this one looks freshly 18, and that's really uncomfortable. That way when it starts playing through your phone, it's that much... No! Absolutely not. I don't think I would ever have a male dentist. I don't want any kind of male medical professional. Hi, Lopi, how are you? Should I call you Luna, actually? I feel like Luna sounds more like a thing that you would call someone. The billionaire book genre is a whole thing. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I could get into it from like a psychological marketing literary standpoint about like being the chosen one or whatever, and like just the like feeling special, but I don't want to. He doesn't need the dentist money. He's in it for the love of the game. He's in your mouth for the love of the game, dudes. Smutty billionaire dentist be like, sexily rips out your tooth unnumbed. Ew, stop! Hi, Cal! Oh my god. Oh my god. Putz, now! No one should bang billionaires. I'm with you. I'm doing good! I'm good. I'm glad you're good. Is that a new model? It is a customizable model. It's all over Twitter. If you want the link, let me know and I'll go and get it. I'll go get it. It's on Twitter everywhere. It's only $30 also. It doesn't have a ton of customization, like there's no horns or animal ears at all, but it's really cute. Please, Mr. Beast, please pick me to pay off my loans. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like it's hard to make dentistry sexy. Oh, stop! Scuba Steve! I hated that! No! No! I didn't like that. Ruby will remember this. I hated everything about it. I don't, nope! What's the worst medical profession to make a romance novel about? A chiropractor. A podiatrist. It just feels like too easy, you know what I mean? I apologize. Scuba Steve, that was the most cursed thing I've ever read in this chat. And Doc Wumpus is here. Incredibly surprised that term isn't blocked. Wait, which one? Wait, which one? Which one? Oh, good girl? I really should. I feel like that one doesn't get used very often. Like, it's pretty rare that somebody has ever come into my chat and tried to use that on me. Or maybe like literally once ever. You haven't been flossing. T45. Looks like I have to use my tools. Naughty. Ew! I hate this. I hate this. I've read a lot of cursed things for money in my time. This is worse. This is worse than that one time somebody paid me to read a script that was like Game of Thrones era, but they kept using terms like... Oh God, what was it? Oh no. It was like a high fantasy, and they kept using words like baby girl and kitten, and it was like really bad, dude. What about asses? I don't even know who said what about asses. What do you mean? Wumpus, step up your game. Imagine getting... What? No! Ew, no! You do not get to have sharp tools near my gum line while you're fucking banging, bro. Get away from me. Oh, God. Yeah. No, 𝗶𝘃, no, I already know this is cursed. I read 3 words. No. No, no, I'm not reading this. Hey, chat, I hate this. I'm not reading that. 𝗶𝘃, no. Ruby, can I clear the chat? For the meme, you can clear the chat, but I don't think it'll get rid of 𝗶𝘃's fan fiction. Hold on. Here, let me read 𝗶𝘃's fanfiction. Hold on. Is there like mood music I can put on? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. What kind of mood music can I put on? Can I just literally type in mood music in YouTube? Let's see what it says. Hold on. What the fuck is this? Songs to set the room for love? That's definitely not what's on that. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I need like royalty free. Royalty. Can you fucking type, please? Royalty free. What if I put like royalty free bang music? Let's see here. Non-copyright. Awesome R&B? Let's see. Oh. Okay, not that. 70s royalty-free prawn music. Oh no. I need like... Half of this doesn't even sound like R&B. I feel like I'm being scammed. polka music. Wait, this one might work. Can you guys even hear it? All right, hold on. This might work. I feel like it's gotta have some reverb also, like you're in a dream state. Yeah, like that, a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let me be a professional for a second. This isn't, can I read this on stream? You didn't say the word penis, did you? Better not. Okay. This is fan fiction written by 𝗵𝐶, Shout out to 𝗵𝐶. As he was leaning back in the chair, I couldn't help but notice the giant bulge in his pants as my head was right next to his waist. At that moment, I had realized the front clasp to my bra had broke, and my large breasts started smothering my airway, and he didn't notice as he was focusing on my x-ray. I then slowly lost consciousness. How was that? You say I activated shield mode. I'm activating my shield mode. What are you about to subject us to? It was literally in the chat. It was right there. What do you mean? Imagine he has you rinse out his what? What do you mean? His what? I don't know. What are you talking about? And the x-ray machine has got to be malpractice at work, right? Oh God. Somebody tell me when it's over. It's never over. When it's over. What's that song? That's about the time I fall in love again. That song? What song is that? Why do I know that song? Clutches Pearls. Clearly only one good choice. See that? I wish I had seen that. I would have played it. Halo, I'm so disappointed in you for muting. You missed one of the best things I've done on stream in probably like 8 months. 8 to 10 months. I don't think breasts work like that. Yeah, no, not really. Also, neither do dentist chairs. It's not like you're in the movie Saw. You can just move. She got banging by cuspids. Yeah. Oh no. His what? Rinse out his what? His butthole? His butthole? When It's Over by Sugar Ray. Is that Sugar Ray? What else did they do? What other song did they do that I would know? They do that Fly song? I'll catch the clip, I'm sure. Oh yeah, can somebody go back and clip that for me? Yeah! See, Luna knows. Thank you. Hell yeah. I'll cringe into myself like a dying star. Halo, could you clip that for me as a mod? As a mod, could I ask you to go clip that for me? They work differently in literature. Yeah, especially literature written by men. Only sexy thing at a dentist is them saying to spit. Get out. Get the fuck out. Leave. Hi, welcome. I could not get out of that chair. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. They told me that Rugs had to be there for me. I can't drive myself home, so I don't know what they're putting me on. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's 4-push bed. Do you know, me and Rugs both had the same psychosis of thinking that that line in that song went differently, and then we both were like, how come it feels like there's too many words in this line? And then we actually listened to the song and we were like, how do we both have the fucking group psychosis of thinking that this line went the same way and it was wrong? He has you rinse your mouth out. What? Oh, I did not understand where we were going with that. I thought you were going for like sounding or something. There's only so much I have to work with dentistry. Yeah, no, that's fair. You honestly, you did a great job with what you had. I'm sorry I just slapped the fuck out of you guys. Must I explain everything when you're confusing? Sorry, Olympus. I'm actually just a girl, and I don't really know things. It's not really my job to think. That's actually your job. So really, that's kind of on you for not explaining it properly. I've seen Sugar Ray like 5 times because my university kept inviting him to play the annual free You guys had a campus concert? What the fuck? They also did Every Morning. Yeah, the other song. That one we were just singing, right? And they kept saying yes. Are they like local? It's the Mandela effect. And unlike 𝗏 not knowing what the name of Girl Scout cookies was. And not even the radio version where they were Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. I only follow bottoms and subs. I'm not really sure how you got so lost. But if you would like to fuck around, I can let you find out. That's also how I saw Bloodhound Gang? Okay, I'm actually really jealous of that. I'm kind of a big fan. I kind of do really love Bloodhound Gang. Sorry, I'm currently eating a Cliff Bar for like the last hour. Going to the dentist is the only time people tell me I make a lot of saliva. Pause. What? Is that often an issue? Do you normally have a dry mouth? What are we talking about? Every time you have to explain yourself, you have to pay Ruby $5. Yeah, every time I ask you to explain yourself, you have to put $5 in the jar. Valley girls are girls I look down on always. You're not even that tall, Wumpus. I'm literally taller than you. There was a stripper that did die from getting smothered by her own titties. But she had gotten really large implants and was using one of those inverted hanging chair thingies and got stuck alone? What an insane way to go out. I have no idea, but I was so of Sugar Ray. Yeah, I feel like after, I don't know, like 6 or 7 concerts, I feel like that'd be too many Sugar Ray concerts. I've only been to 2 concerts ever. Samoans. Samoans. Ooh. Also, thank you for the chalky milk, by the way. Shut up now. No! I will not. Walnut and carrot cake downstairs. Yo, can you fucking bring me some? You can't just announce that and then fucking dip. He's gone. So that's a wild story. My dentist told me I gag really easily? You should tell him to stop putting his dick so far down your throat. I'm so sorry. I've made so many clips this stream, and all of them are cursed dentist jokes. Girl, sorry, Gleer, you're literally like 4'3". What are you, like 5'6"? How many? 6'7"? Yeah, 67 Sugar Ray concerts. I want to go to a Samoan cookout. I bet they have banging food. Is that like a thing? Is that like a... Is a Samoan cookout like a specific thing? What is Samoan food? Hold on. I'm still eating this fuck-ass Cliff Bar. Go, wait. Yo, I just Googled it. There's a bunch of chicken that looks fire. That looks good as fuck. Yo, what? Man. I want somebody else to cook food for me. This weekend I was talking to Ruggs and he was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to not do anything. I was like, I want to not have chores. I want to not have things to do. I want to not have to cook. I want to not have to clean up dishes. I want to not have to put away laundry. I was like, I want to lay on the couch in my clean house that I didn't have to clean. I want somebody else to wash and blow dry my hair for me. And I want to read my book and sip coffee. And that's what I want. Unfortunately, I'm over 30. So I do have to do all those things. Those Girl Scout cookies! Yeah, that's the only thing that they have at a Samoan cookout. It's just those Girl Scout cookies. I imagine they were eating good. As I explained out loud, I realized this is less funny than I had hoped. Hey man, I just like food, so I'm down. Oh my god, I got hiccups. Food made by Samoans. Thanks, BC. So glad I can always count on you. Thanks for looking out. 5'11", you tell me how the weather is there down there. Okay, buddy? Yeah, alright, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. What? In your fucking standard boots? Your fucking standard issue boots, you're 5'11"? Whatever makes you feel taller. I could order dinner. What are you gonna have? Halo! By the way, Halo, did you actually get Panda Express? Was it okay? Was it good? Did it get to you hot or was it like cold and mid? I got you, homie. Thank you. Thank you. I know I could always count on you. Not doing anything is the best. It is! It is the best! Happy 6-7 day. Wait, it's today. No, that was yesterday. How dare you? That's my favorite day off. You can let the dishes pile up. Yeah, except that my brain won't let me. What I need is a day off and like a Valium. That's what I need. So full princess treatment. Yeah, that's what I need. I need somebody else to wash and blow dry my hair for me. Also pick out my clothes because I will not be making any choices. That's my ideal day. My ideal day is not having to make any choices. Wumpus in the moon shoes. Michael Phelps with the swim moves. I mean for you. Order dinner for you and Rug. No, it's okay. It's okay, Peppy. I think I have food in the fridge I can cook. I'm just fucking lazy. I've got some chicken tenderloins in the fridge. And I've got some lavash bread. And I've got like so much lettuce. Dude, chat, what do you do with romaine lettuce? Because I may or may not have 6 whole heads of romaine lettuce and a whole head of green cabbage. What do I do with cabbage? Chat, what can I make with cabbage that is like good? Those boots give me the power men desire. You're just jealous. The power you desire is like an extra 3 inches? Yeah, that tracks for a man. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Wumpus. I'm just kidding. The same night we talked about it, I ate it during stream. It was hot and oh, I'm so glad! Oh, I'm so glad it was good. I kept asking you if it was good, and I don't know if you were just not around or if you were like muted or I don't know, whatever. Either way, I'm glad it was good. A day off and a shock collar. Sorry, pause. Roll it back. Rewind. Why the shock collar? What? What I need is for all of us to get a little high off No, that's bad. Don't do that. Best I can do is DoorDash and a Roomba. Okay, but DoorDash, can you DoorDash somebody to wash my hair for me? Give them to the local bunnies. No, it's for me to eat. Why 6? Well, because that's what they sell at Costco. So I got six mini heads. Except that I looked at them in the fridge and it kind of looked like they were normal heads. Oh no. Oh, I have to go check and see if Rugs bought 6 normal sized heads of lettuce. Hold on. Ruggs is living up to his stereotype as a male Instacart shopper. He has bought 6 full hearts of romaine, which are double the size of the mini hearts of romaine that I usually buy. which means I have enough salad to feed everybody in chat for 3 days. Fuck! Can make a bunch of coleslaw. I do love coleslaw. I missed you asking. That's okay. It was just funny because I asked like 6 times. Every time I saw you in chat, I would be like, Halo, is it good? And then you would just be gone. As a tall person, I just want my back to stop hurting. As a tall person with titties and a period, me too. I do like homemade coleslaw. I fucking hate coleslaw at restaurants. I've never had coleslaw at a restaurant that was good. Every time I get it at a restaurant, it's like soup. It's like so fucking wet, bro. I don't want chopped. I don't want it soupy. I don't want it soggy. I want it like they shredded the cabbage when I ordered it and then put the dressing on, so it's still like crunchy and like the dressing is not soupy. I love fresh coleslaw. Like a really simple coleslaw that's just like white vinegar, mayo, sugar, salt and pepper. That's it. That's all I want. A Caesar salad. I don't have any ingredients for that. I wish I were nearby. I forgot to get lettuce. Halo, come over and get some lettuce. God, I wish I lived near anyone. Eating bland tonight, boys. Dude, I have so much lettuce. What am I supposed to do with this? To put it in perspective, 1 mini head of romaine makes enough salad for me and Ruggs to have too much salad. These are twice the size of those. So I don't know literally what I'm gonna do with all this fucking lettuce. I just want the hurt to stop, period. Oh my god. We love a king who supports women with periods. Interestingly enough, I have dressing and carrots. Ooh! I have cabbage! I have a whole head of cabbage! Coleslaw made to order. It's gonna be at least $13, but it's so easy! Like, all you have to do is make the dressing ahead of time, and then just like have shredded cabbage separate from the dressing, and then just fucking throw that shit together. I hate a cabbage that's been fucking marinating for 24 hours in its own soup. You get a gallon of mayo. No, I don't want a gallon! Could make a grilled chicken and coleslaw hamburger. I guess. Whatever. I gotta figure something out. Why the fuck did I buy these things? Like, I wanted cabbage for something, and now I don't remember what it was. Now I've just got cabbage in my fridge. I've had like 1 good restaurant coleslaw ever. I do love. Me too. Like, if I make cabbage at home, I'll make a whole ass bowl, and I will literally sit and eat the whole thing. If I get cabbage from like KFC, puke, trash, throw it away, get that away from me. Ew. Some nights I literally just make a giant mixing bowl full of salad, and that's dinner. No, that's fair. I guess I could maybe make like a pasta salad, like a salad with pasta. I don't know. I gotta figure something out to do with a bunch of lettuce. Cabbage freezes pretty well, actually. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I could probably do half of it and then turn a quarter of it into some coleslaw, like some shredded cabbage, and maybe use another quarter of it. Do you know what? I have 1 more serving of bulgogi in my fridge, in my freezer. So I could just shred a whole half of it and just use half of it for coleslaw and the other half with my bulgogi. That would be really good. Oh, I do like a taco salad. What do you guys put on your taco salad? Like do you put dressing on your taco salad? Because I've always just put like sour cream and salsa on my taco salad, and then I got a taco salad at a restaurant once and it had like a vinaigrette on it, and I was so put off. Lettuce wrap. Oh, like I recently made a Big Mac salad, and that was really fucking good. I could do that again. I just hate caramelizing onions. But that was really, really good. Working at a grocery store, I get Instacart shoppers shoving their phones in my face all day, and I'm always amazed at how much some people struggle with shopping. Yeah, I don't really get it. Like, every time I see those videos, and then it's like Like somebody who gets their Instacart order and then it goes immediately to the store to look, and it's literally like right there. You just had to like lean over at a 45-degree angle to see under the fucking shelf. Is like, come on, dude. Yeah, not trying to throw any shade toward. Oh no, I didn't think you were. Have 4 much salad. Too much. Lettuce wraps would be really good. Yeah. The only thing is like, they're romaine. So they're kind of taco shaped, you know what I mean? Lettuce taco. I thought you were talking about a bowl of peas for a sec. I do fuck up a bowl of peas sometimes, but I don't know what a bowl of peas were what. And lettuce wraps. But like, what do I put in the lettuce wrap? What the fuck do I have that I can put in a lettuce wrap? A mini pickling experiment. I'm not experimenting. Groceries are way too expensive to be fucking around. Ingredients I would normally have in a taco. So you guys don't put dressing? Oh yeah, guac and sour cream. I just usually do sliced avocado and some pickled jalapeno and a little bit of, I usually use Greek yogurt, but like sour cream and salsa, and sometimes I put corn, and you gotta have cheese, and you gotta have some kind of meat. Male Instacart shoppers. Oh man. R.I.P. Tuna and pickle lettuce wrap. Now I just have to get myself to want to eat tuna. I have hiccups. Stop it. Lots of dudes just aren't very familiar with ingredients or the concept of groceries generally. I feel like more men should get comfortable with the concept of groceries. Most of our Instacart shoppers are good, but a couple when we see they're on our order, we're like, yeah, something will be fucked. Like why can't you like complain? Can you complain? Can you be like, hey bestie, you fuck up my order every time? Just fucking ask me rather than fucking it up. Or like put in a complaint with Instacart. I have my own beef with Instacart. A chicken lettuce wrap, but like with what though? I love canned tuna. Yeah. No. Okay, but like in my defense, I just don't like fish. So like, I don't want any fish. You know. Hold on. Sorry. Don't. Like their wife cooked for them their whole life and she's gone now. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Don't make me think about that, because if I die before a rugged sauce, and like statistically the likelihood of that happening is high, that's gonna be rugs one day. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. That's the saddest thing I've ever thought about in my life. Chat, you'll have to take care of rugs when I die, okay? You have to make sure that rugs isn't like sad alone at home eating mac and cheese and scrambled eggs and shopping alone. Who needs groceries when there's Hot Pockets and frozen pizza? God. No! Fiber, please! My wife loves canned tuna, but I gotta be far away from the kitchen. I don't like it. Can I put a side rant real quick? Why the hell are SSDs so dude, everything! Every part of computers are so damn expensive now. It's crazy, man. Hi, Sin, welcome! You two are living forever, actually. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to take care of my health so that I live. But I mean, you know. I don't like fish. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fish. I'll make sure he doesn't outlive you for long. Don't worry. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I would agree, but statistically, it's a miracle I've lived this long. What do you mean? I'm confident in Ruggs' ability to at least get the frozen vegetable mix. I'm gonna have to like leave him a sticky note. I'll have to leave him a sticky note of like, open this if I die, and it's just like a list of some of his favorite foods. But like, don't forget to buy peas. Don't forget to put some fiber in your mac and cheese. Yeah. That's diabolical. At least he won't be alone. Hi! Hi, Sin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, sometimes I do with the meat wrapped in the Caesar. Like, you mean just a Caesar salad wrap, but there's also chicken in it or something? Yeah, I buy those like frozen breaded chicken things, and I put them in the air fryer, and then I slice them, I cut them into strips, and then put it in the salad wrap. It's good. The only way I can afford rent. God, that's too real, actually. Can't. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to worry about your rent payment if you're dead. Gotta mummify Rugs and put him in the tomb with Ruby like an Egyptian cat. I will not be buried. It is my one request. Do not ever put me in a fucking box. Don't put me in a fucking box. Cremate me and then do something with my ashes that is not in a box. Into the sun, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't want to be Ruby Box. No, thank you. If we start working now, we can definitely get a solid pyramid started. A pyramid scheme? No, 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 no. The chat just building a pyramid to get out of the pit. When I lived alone, I definitely have given myself turbo scurvy if I didn't love a good stir fry. Oh my god, you guys. You guys don't get scurvy. It's 2026. All your scars will open up and you'll bleed and die. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. A violent revolutionary. The life expectancy is low, and that would help some of my financial issues. Oh my god, Scuba Steve, no! A food tuber. Well, for my lettuce? No way. No way. Taxidermy Ruby and put her in a field so she can hang out with the crows. Yeah, turn me into a scarecrow. Hell yeah. Also, the cake was bussin'. And where the fuck is mine? There's a slice in the front. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Never mind. I take it back. We don't want Ruby flowers growing up and taking over the world. Ah, yes. Man-eating plants. I can do it twice. There's plenty of sun. Aw, just save my ashes for a while, and then you can put me, Rugs, and Halo into the sun at the same time. I want to be spread over the green river when I pass. I want my ashes given away to my friends who are still alive. Just like don't even tell them. Like they don't know that they're getting my ashes. This is not like a by request only. This is whether you wanted them or not. They're gonna come to you. You're gonna get a jar of ashes randomly in the mail, or like silently handed to you at my funeral, and you're now responsible for those, actually, whether you like it or not. I call it the skull so I can grow crystals on it and make it like a cursed heirloom. Oh, hell yeah! That's the only thing I've ever wanted in my life. Please turn me into a cursed heirloom. Do you think they could get some of my bones before... Like, if I get cremated... Do you think they could, like, save some of my bones? Is there a way to, like, get some of my bones? At least make sure to have... clementines. Yeah, guys, don't get scurvy. It's so easy to avoid getting scurvy. Just have like a single citrus fruit like once a month, bro. What's up, Zero? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I was taking my hair out of my bun. Before they figured out limes, they used to think it was just time away from land that caused scurvy. So they attempted to treat it by bringing soil on board ships and just covering people with it. No! Oh no. Like a horror movie intro. Wait, which thing? Just bomb us with your ashes like glitter. Like a glitter bomb? No! Don't put me in your lungs! Human remains in the mail. I wish I could say that's never happened to me. Wait, what? Can you send ashes, like human ashes, in the mail? Is that legal? One of those fairy dust necklaces. Exactly! I'm gonna put you in some clay and make a little sculpture. Please do. And what will you do with my bones? Apparently the ashes you receive are essentially all bone. All the soft tissue burns up entirely, and they powder the bones to create the ash. Wait, could they just like stop and give bone? I want my head. Fish zipper, fish zipper, fish zipper. Hi! Hi, Coral. We were talking about how I don't want to be buried. Oh my god, yeah! Yeah. I hope they may add more. No. I was talking to Fawn and Lupin about it, and apparently Fawn messaged the rigger, and there's no plan for like any kind of update to this model at all, which is really sad because it doesn't have horns or animal ears at all. So I can't actually make myself. We just want to be close to you. What? Don't put me in your lungs, Peppy. Peppy, don't do that. You'll have to breathe. Did y'all know teeth isn't bones? Yeah, it's like enamel and stuff. But it is part of your skeleton, despite not being bones. Yeah. It's horrifying? Wait, why would that be horrifying? You don't want to receive my ashes in the mail? More for me, I guess. Yeah! Not even an update to, like, remove the unremovable layer? Oh, yeah, what the fuck is up with that? What the fuck is up with this? The unremovable watermark layer. Kinda fucked up, IMO. Randomly receiving ashes in the mail would feel like a horror movie intro. Why? What if someone just handed the jar to you? No explanation, quietly. I've been looking into a couple of human composting places near me. I think being given to friends/family as a potted plant. Yeah! I always thought it'd be really cool to be a tree, but then like, what if that house? You would have to own a home. You'd have to own a home and like the mineral rights to the property, and then have the house declared a nature sanctuary. And then also like put something in like a living will or something that says that the house cannot leave the family. Because like imagine getting turned into a tree and then planted on your like wherever you live, and then like you die and then some random fucking people buy that house and then you're just a dead tree, like a dead person tree in the back. I'll figure it out. I call one of your hands so I can make a back scratcher for a back scratcher, not even for high fives. Goddamn, what have I been reduced to? Bones. Teeth are an organ? What? 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 Don't say that. Don't ever say that again. I don't want to think about that. Ew. Don't some people donate their bones to science? I mean, they donate their whole body, right? Used to be, I won't care what happens to my body after I'm dead. So just throw me in the forest and let the deer eat me? Ah, yes. What is that called? The sky funeral? Yeah. The mountaintop. They let the birds eat you. I want my body dropped into a concrete pad from 1,000 feet for spectators to watch me explode. I will not be there. Just want you to know. I will not be present. I'm just imagining the ashes being sent in an envelope, not even an urn. No, they'd probably be in like a sealed vial. I want to be shot into deep space. Don't put me in space either. Just send my ashes to my friends. And turn it into like a mad scavenger hunt. Give them like a jar of my ashes and like a really cryptic message that will lead them to like a geocache somewhere. Skin is our biggest organ. Yeah, but I don't want to think about teeth organ. Yeah, sky funeral. Yeah, I'm here for your dad's bones. Hello? I'd lock in like never before. Everyone who attends my funeral must take a bite of my heart. What the fuck? The only piece is real. Let's go. Hi. Hi. Hi, Sean. Hi. Hi. What will you do with my bones? Will you keep them? Or will the river take them? Hello, I'm here for your father's bones. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Everyone gets a note with the vial of the urn. You complete me? No. It's gonna be something stupid and crazy. It's gonna be something so extra because I don't know. It's like, it's gotta be one of those things where like I die and then it's like, wow, even from the grave, Ruby is so fucking obnoxious. Not again! Damn, I'm so sorry, Coral. One's in chat for Coral getting rejected by everyone's dads all the time. Yo, anybody's dad single in the chat? Any single dads in the chat? Everyone gets a note with the vial. Oh, wait, sorry, I already read this. And put an air tag in with your ashes, and then sent the tag to your friends, and then your ashes are Goodwill? Bruh. Imagine if I put an air tag in my ashes and like buried it in a geocache somewhere. That would be so crazy. It would have to be like in the middle of absolutely fucking nowhere. Just want your dad's bone. What the hell? Mine is, yo, Halo's dad is single. Can get your ashes turned into diamonds. I did know that. I had a friendly acquaintance who passed away, and I believe she was turned into a diamond. Even her funeral was a shitpost. Yeah, exactly that. Literally exactly that. It's gonna be a geocache. It's gonna be an air tag and a geocache. It'll be like what? You'll get like a note that's like a way to connect to the air tag or whatever. You guys will go to the geocache, and it's just my ashes and a sticky note that says 6-7. My grandma wanted her ashes scattered at a certain place, and we haven't done it. And I'm honestly starting to feel kind of guilty. But mom and grandma's relationship was somewhat contentious, so I feel like she should have the final call. That's fair. I mean, I guess if we really wanted to get into it, like, it's not like I'll know. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like grandma knows. Like, if I'm dead and people just bury me in the ground, like, I won't be conscious to be sad about it. You know what I mean? But, like, just don't do it. I'll fucking haunt you. My aunt wants us to illegally dump her ashes into a lake in Seattle. You should do it. Funeral rates are for the living more than the dead. Yeah. Definitely. Put me in a hefty bag and toss me in a dumpster. For chat, don't go drinking lake water. Hey, maybe just like in general, chat, don't drink stagnant water. Maybe never put lake water in your mouth, because that's how you get what, chat? Giardia. That's how you get Giardia. 10 out of 10 would haunt people. Yeah, if you bury me in the ground, I'm haunting your ass. Ew, I don't want LaGuardia. Nobody wants LaGuardia. Fuck LaGuardia Airport. So good. Yum. Diarrhea. You shit yourself to death. Grandma's ashes are the last thing I'm worried about drinking. Yeah, I was gonna say. You know what I'm worried about when I'm drinking lake water is, number one, why am I anywhere near a lake? Number two, who got me into this lake? Number three, where are my clothes? Number four, Giardia! Don't do it. Don't get Giardia. That's how you get Gatorade. No! That's what plants crave. It's electrolytes. You should all go to 𝗪𝐶𝑠ubs.gg. 𝗪𝐶𝑠ubs.gg. I've been doing a lot of gardening. I told you guys. I've been trying to fix up this house a little bit because the front yard is a dead ass dirt patch. I should take a picture and show you guys. It's really sad. It literally looks like a desert. It's like a sandy dirt patch. And so over the weekend, I like laid down a bunch of cardboard and we like made a big flower bed that like goes along the front walkway. And we like made an actual flower bed. So I like laid down cardboard and we got stones and like lined it. And I like wet the cardboard and then put down topsoil and then put down gardening soil and then like wet that too. So it's all ready for me to plant, and I got some purple echinacea and some yarrow and some red goldenrod and some, what is the last thing I got? Oh, I got some cosmos, but they're called, I think they're called like apricot lemonade. So they're like peachy and pink and like pale yellow color. They're like really pretty. I'm really excited. Anyways, go and get yourself some 𝗃𝗓𝗓𝗏 so that if you're gardening, you can get what plants crave because it's got electrolytes. To be fair, Lake Superior is fun to swim in. Yeah, but like Giardia, is it still full of hitchhikers? Oh, of course it is. Yeah, for sure. It's not as bad as it was when we first moved in, because we've been mowing and like getting rid of them pretty regularly. But yeah, because the lawn was never taken care of really by like really anyone ever. So, and they're like really hard to get rid of. So what I'm considering doing is slowly over time, you know how like you get Amazon packages? I don't have recycling here. I don't have like a big recycling bin that I can just like throw boxes in. But like, you know how you get like an Amazon package or like a whatever kind of box, like a cardboard box, and then it just like sits in your front foyer for like, I don't know, 4 to 6 months until like there's like a whole fucking children's play fort of boxes precariously stacked in your front foyer so that you can barely get out the door until you finally decided enough is enough and you finally break down all these damn boxes and it fills up your entire trash can. Don't fucking lie to me. I know every single one of your asses has fucking done that before. Instead of doing that, whenever I get a box, I think I'm just gonna break it down and stick it in the yard and wet it, just soak it and kill everything. Because it's not like we have any fucking grass. I'm gonna kill it all and we're gonna start fresh. And I'm just gonna slowly like build the whole yard into like a cottage garden, one little section at a time. So I've done the walkway section. Next, I think we have a magnolia tree that's like 100-year-old magnolia tree. It's taller than 2 stories. It's a huge fucking tree. But because it's a huge fucking magnolia tree, I don't know if you guys are familiar with magnolia trees. They're ancient trees. And their leaves are not like regular, like an oak leaf. They don't like break down into compost as easily as like regular leaves do because they're very almost like super thick and waxy. And so like underneath of the tree is just this huge fucking pile of these magnolia leaves that have like nobody's ever cleaned out from underneath of this tree. I don't think truly ever. The pile underneath this tree is probably 2 feet deep. So I think my next project is going to be getting all of those out. I don't really have lawn tools, so the only rake I have is like a shitty fucked up like Dollar Tree rake that is like thin plastic, and most of the like little rake teens are broken off. It's like really sad. Like if you saw me using this rake, you'd be like, Ruby, what the fuck is that? No, because Squilliam, because it's like okay, so like I'm very slowly making this house. I'm trying to make it look nice and not like that fucking weird backroads house that you expect to have like a bunch of like people who like collect cars for parts and then just like leave like half a car, but there's like 6 halves of cars in their front lawn that are like rusted and like fucked up, and then there's like just like it looks half like a fucking junk drop off. Imagine that, but there's none of that on the lawn. Like that's just what the outside of this property looks like because nobody ever fucking took care of it. So I am slowly trying to do that, but like lawn care stuff is kind of expensive, and like a new rake, I almost bought one, but it was like $30. And do you know what I got for $30 instead of that? I got a bunch of stones and like all the topsoil that I needed and was able to make a whole garden. So it's like, well, I could buy a new rake or I could buy everything I need to make a whole new section of garden. I bet you it's good soil under that pile. I have looked because I've raked some of it, and some of the leaves on the very, very, very bottom are starting to finally break down. But I looked it up, and it takes like years for magnolia leaves to be like become compost, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that once I get the tree cleared out, because what I would love to have, because the branches start about 6 feet up, maybe like 5 feet up. But they start high enough that like I could put like a little bird bath and maybe like a little bench under there and make like a little stone garden. I want to make like a whimsical little stone garden with like little like stone spirals and some like shade tolerant plants. And I really want to get some solar lanterns that I can hang in the tree so that there's like little solar lights and oh man, do you know what I really want to get? Oh my god, I was on fucking Etsy last night, just like window shopping. I want to get those prism things, you know, the little like crystal prisms you hang in your window and like the sun shines through and it makes little rainbows. I want to get some of those to hang in the tree with like some lanterns because I think it would be so beautiful. And it's safe. Before anybody freaks out, they're not going to catch fire. Prisms don't catch fire. Don't put spheres. A perfectly round sphere, a smooth sphere will catch fire. Prism, it scatters the light, so it doesn't create like a magnifying thing. Be careful if you ever have like a glass bead or like sphere. Don't put that in a fucking window. That shit will catch on fire. Water globes, glass water globes that like you fill up with water and put in your plants. Don't put that where the sun can get it. Day trip to Home Depot. Y'all need some concrete blocks for your yard? No, I don't want that. No. Do you know what though? Can I tell you guys something that like makes me irrationally fucking enraged? I actually need to find out. I don't know how to do this. How do you find out where your property line is? I only had one car, rusted the shit in the backyard. That's not the same, right? No, but like you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, Sean, could you just like take a flight over to the US in like the hottest part of the year, in like one of the hottest parts of the entire country? Coming from a very cool temperate area, could you just come over here and do like a bunch of yard work between like the hours of noon and 3 p.m. Caught me pondering my orb in a drought. Don't do it. Contact a surveyor. Is that what I have to do? Country or state should have maps. County or state. So here's the thing, is that you gotta go to your county tax assessor to get your parcel boundary. Okay, so here's the thing. The way that our property is set up is next door to us, that property that was the same lot that we have got bought up, and instead of being one house on the same size lot, they built 6 townhouses. And then they did the exact same thing across the street. So there's 6 townhouses right next to me and 6 townhouses directly across the street from them. And everybody's mailbox is in the front left corner of my yard, right up against the street. And so when people come to get their mail, not only are they walking directly like at my house, they're just like standing in front of my fucking house, but these motherfuckers, and particularly this one, it's not one, it's actually 3 separate people. These 3 separate fucking over the age of 45 white men driving large trucks for no fucking reason because they don't work in construction love to drive on my lawn, like the front part of my lawn, because we have these like stone, they are like cinder blocks, but they're like decorative cinder blocks, and they're like lined up, but they go behind where the mailbox is, so there's about like a good 4 feet between those blocks and the street. And everybody else on the street, their whole lawn goes to the street. Like, I want to know, because they've destroyed it. It's literally just dirt. Like fucking like dusty dirt. Like when you go to the Ren Fair, it's like that. So they fully destroyed it, and they drive over it every single day. And oftentimes they'll like drive over and then just like sit in front of my fucking house in their fucking trucks. So I would like to find out where our actual property line is, because I don't understand why the fuck the mailboxes are there. Like, I don't know don't know if the mailboxes are like on our property, or if our property is just happens to be the only one that's like 4 feet shorter than everybody else's, or like basically I want to know if it would be extremely fucking petty and or not totally legal if I were to move those cinder blocks to the edge of the street and create like a nice little path for myself so that when I go and get my own fucking mail, I don't have to walk through like anthills and dirt patches to get there. I can make like a pretty little like stone path to get to my mailbox and like have flowers there. But I have to find out where the property line is first. No wonder your family was trying to sell. There's clearly some developer paying money to turn oh, I already know that. That's the reason that we moved in here. Halo, I don't know if you remember this story, but like the reason that I moved in here was because there was a realtor who was harassing my grandma and trying to get her to sell this place for under $300,000. This house has been in our family for like, I think over 10 years now. It's been a long time. They were like super trying to lowball her. The property that we live in is like 4 blocks from the beach. And like there's properties on this block that are going for like $500,000 up to $1 million. So like, no, we don't have the most beautiful like curbside appeal, but it's bigger and nicer inside than some of these houses that are going for like $500,000. There's not a goddamn thing under 300. Yeah, exactly. They were trying to buy this house from her for literally fucking nothing. Hi Saturns, welcome. Also, hi Deacon, welcome. You're not allowed to put up spike strips, but you're probably allowed to put a shit ton of gnomes that you sharpen the heads of. When you contact, they would pull up your property and mark it with flags and give you new paperwork. Maybe that's what I'll do. Thank you. I had no idea like what to do. I was fucking fuming over it last night, laying in bed. But so what happened was like my uncle passed away and his wife unfortunately like left the house in a horrific state, and my nonna was just gonna sell it because she was like, well, I'm too old, like I can't really travel there. And I was like, Nonna, the house is fully paid off, like it's worth so much more than that. I was like, and at this point also like Ruggs had lost his job and we were gonna be evicted, like we had nowhere to go. We also lived in like that murder neighborhood where there was just gunshots constantly, and like there literally like a bullet hit our house one time when somebody was murdered like 4 houses down from us. Sorry, 2 houses down from us. And so no, there's 3 houses down from us. Sorry, I forgot about the people in the middle. Anyways, regardless, close to our house. And so I talked to my nonna and I was like, hey, like, can I move in there? Like, I'll pay for everything. I'll fix it. I'll maintain the property because like I know that like this was supposed to go to my dad like when you pass, and like I'll take care of it, and I'll like pay the property tax, and I'll pay the insurance on it and the utilities. Like you won't have to do anything, and like can I just live there? Please don't sell to this person. Because they're fucking scamming you. And that's how I ended up moving in here. And then unfortunately we just had like disaster after like financial setback after financial setback, like major financial setbacks. And so I just didn't have the funds that I had originally when I had asked my nonna if I could like move in and like fix up things. Like there was a lot of things I wanted to do. I wanted to like put up a full fence so that we would have like a private backyard, because like part of it is fenced, but I wanted to like finish the fence. And now I'm working on the yard because I've always wanted to like fix the yard, because the yard is just so sad. It's like, it's so full of burrs and stickers that like you can't be in the yard. It's not like a family friendly yard. It's not like a place that you would like go and hang out. Or even like really that I would like feel good about letting Asuka out to like run in the backyard, even like on a lead. Cause it's just, I don't know, it's just not nice. But that's what we're working on now. Just cleaning the place up. Yeah, it took us many weeks. It was rough. Coral, you're gonna love this. Hi Mark, how are you? Is it under your name or your Nona? I don't know how to spell it. Oh no, you're good. No, it's not. It was not left to me. It's in a trust. It's not. It's part of the estate. Hi, Crick. Welcome. The model is like, thank you. It's a customizable model. Isn't she so cute? It doesn't have like a ton of customization options, so like no horns and no like ears and no outfits. But I really like the little sitting leggies, and I love the tracking, and I love the little chair. I think it's really cute. And it was really cheap. It was only $30, probably because it doesn't have very many like customization options, but it's really cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, $30 is great. Yeah. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 6:22? Bro, I feel like I just looked at the clock 5 minutes ago and it was like 5:30. What the hell? But what the hell? I gotta check the mail. I think there's a package for Oscar in the mail. It's so she can brush her teeth. Speaking of dentist, Oscar has to go to the dentist too. Oscar has to go to the dentist to get her teeth cleaned, which means they have to put her asleep, which means it's gonna cost like $700. Ew, why is everything money? Can I just have one day in my life where I don't have to think about things costing money? Can't I just be a fucking e-girl? Can't I just be a fucking e-girl? Can I just be a fucking bimbo e-girl, play video games and not have to think about adult things ever again? Does that poor baby have to be sedated? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. I think it's because her mouth's small and they have to do like a deep clean because she's got tartar. And I think she just... I think that's just standard. Like if I could like take her, you know, every 6 months or whatever, like once a year to just get like a normal cleaning probably, but I know that if she needs like scaling or whatever because she's got tartar, then they usually have to sedate because oil companies. That's stupid. When did you want to do Enshrouded? I just want to make sure I'm free for it. Sean, you should know by now that I don't... Did you see my schedule? Did you see what my schedule looked like today? Did you see what my schedule looked like today? Oh my god. Why is it so expensive to get my fucking property line? Why does it cost money? Why does it cost money? I just want them to tell me what fucking where I live. Man. You think you can go to the vet for your teeth too? So either Wednesday or not. Yeah, probably either Wednesday or next week. Wednesday or next week. Cause Thursday I have dentist. And Friday, I think I'll feel okay. I really hope I feel okay. I might not do a lot of talking if I don't feel okay on Friday. But I'm supposed to play Maze Bound with Lupin. I have never gotten a deep clean on my teeth before. So I have no idea if my mouth will hurt really bad the next day. I don't know. $800? $800 to get them to come show me my property line? How about you shove this $800 up your ass? Jesus Christ. I too want to be free so I can lock in and beat that asshole dragon. Are you working on Wednesday? Because if that's true, then we can't do Wednesday because William doesn't get home until like 4 something. Surveyors are kind of expensive. Okay, well, how do I get one for not expensive? How do I get one for not expensive? Because $800 just to know whether or not I can put a path of rocks to my mailbox is crazy. $800 just to know whether or not I'm legally allowed to piss off all the fucking boomers that live in my neighborhood that love to put up their fucking thin blue line flags all summer long. It's too many dollars. You put something on your neighbor's border? What? Well, no, because it's the street. So basically, Womble, what I was explaining earlier was that like the front of my house, the like front left corner of my property, like towards the street, has everybody's mailboxes for the townhomes that are next door to me and across the street from me. And people like to just like drive across where my grass is, but I just want to be 100% sure that like that's actually my property and it's not just like, oh, well, it's technically part of your yard, but like technically it's city property, but you still have to mow it and take care of it, but technically it's city property. Like, I just want to, what the fuck is that?
Book mail?
What is it from?
Book outlet?
Oh, that's my books! My book outlet haul! You guys, Book Outlet was doing like a $5.99 sale where you could get a bunch of books for really, really, really cheap.
$5.99?
No, $5.99. Where's my Caesar? Hi, Rugs.
Hello.
Anyway, so I'm just trying to find out whether or not I would have legal backing if I decided to move the, what are those things called? Those cinder blocks to be up against the street and then put up like a flower bed and then like a bunch of rocks that lead to the mailbox in such a way that people could not just drive across the front of our yard anymore, because I don't know if that's technically legally our property or nah. I was thinking just assume that you own it, and if you're wrong, someone else will hire the surveyor to tell you. I don't like old conservative white men. They tend to be more irritating than I have the spoons to deal with. So I guess really what it is like a preventative thing, is like just in case one of these old people decides to be petty about me not wanting to live, like, I don't know, in a fucking dirt patch because they won't stop driving over my fucking grass, that I could at least legally be able to say, hey bitch, stay off my fucking lawn. You know what I mean? I say put their rocks down, and if they bitch, tell them to get the property line document for you. Yeah, right? because every other street on the entire block, like, their grass goes to the fucking street because they don't have fucking mailboxes in front of their fucking house. Well, they have their own mailbox in front of their house, but nobody fucking drives on their lawn. But these old motherfuckers can't just fucking get out of their car and walk 2 fucking steps to the mailbox. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking pissed off. Ah! It's better to have physical evidence than argue with annoying people. That's honestly what it is. I'm just trying to save myself the inevitable irritation of like having to have a conversation with an old white man. If I die, I'm gonna put in my will to dump my ashes over Bezos's yacht. Please do. Please do. And I hope you do.
Man, fuck that.
Online bookstore? Yeah, Book Outlet. Book Outlet. $5.99 sale. I linked it in the chat. Who the fuck is texting me right now? It's my father again. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, P.S. I accidentally ordered 2 of one of them. Oh no, this one's ripped. Oh heck. That's the only downside to Book Outlet, is like, it's kind of just like a warehouse of books, and they do kind of just like throw books willy-nilly into a box. So if you're like really picky about books being in perfect condition, I wouldn't. But like, it's usually like cosmetic stuff. Like you don't typically get something that's like a ruined book. It just might be like, oh, the corner of this dust jacket is ripped, or like, oh, this paperback's a little bent up. Hi, New. I'm Ruby. Oh, let me drop this. I got a couple books for Rugs, because he doesn't have very many books, like physical copies of books that he likes, so I got him a special edition of a book that he really liked, because it was only $6. Post a rental agreement through their letterbox for the space. God, no. I'm very much more the kind of person that would just like silently do it and then like ignore anybody and then like become more and more petty if they continue driving over it. Like just put a trellis there. I had been like literally planning out like, oh man, I'm gonna put a fucking trellis at the very end of my driveway so that they literally like physically can't drive over my grass anymore. I'm picturing the old white dude across the street getting a lifted pickup truck to drive across the street and get them mail. I mean, he does. He literally does. Hi, Parrot. Welcome. Hi, Papyrus. We just had a rocket engine test here, and it was wild. Building walls. Whoa! That's crazy! Like a space rocket? Can I have a book? Yeah, if you go to bookoutlet.com, they're having a $5.99 fiction sale, so a bunch of books are $5.99 in their fiction section. Or you can go to my book list, my Amazon storefront, and check out any of the books that I recommend and buy yourself a book. If they complain, which book? Is the Book of Azrael? If they complain, start crying and tell them they remind you of your dad that went for milk and never came back, and you just need a father figure to show you how to do... to show you how to do things like clear out weeds. That's crazy work. Data centers be like, no! I don't think Liger would work at a data center. Wow, you work at a space center! Oh, that's so cool! I think I remember you mentioning that, maybe? There's one that you were really excited about. I don't know if that was the one that you ended up going with. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. Oh, man. We can put a moat around your house. Complete with alligators. Yeah. Yeah! That is so cool! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rugs?
Yeah.
Where are you? Are you in my office?
Bathroom.
Oh. Rugs is just fucking chilling in my office bathroom. They don't give that NASA badge to just anyone. No, I don't think that's what that's for. Basically, every engine we've launched in the US is tested here. Yo, that's so cool! Does that mean you're writing code for rockets? Rugs is just in the walls. It literally sounded... I was really confused. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I want to be around, not in the way.
Hi, Rugs. Just curse them. Hee hee.
Curses work.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Look at the Knicks.
It's all about the Mets.
Look at the fucking Knicks.
Hee.
Halo knows.
I like a magical bookstore. That sounds cool. That's a fun fact I actually cared about. Good job, Parrot. Rugs is in the back rooms. Not the bathroom, just the back rooms. He's in the goddamn walls. It's all about the Knicks. Knicks in 4, baby!
If they take it in 4, we're going to New York.
Oh my god.
I'm taking a day off.
What the fuck is happening with the Knicks? I don't know, apparently. Oh yeah, that guy cursed them!
Uncursed.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Danhausen uncursed the Knicks, and they're on like a fucking 12-game winning streak.
Oh yeah, he cursed that other team. Accidentally. I'm a government contractor now. Not my first choice. Oh yeah. That's kind of where Rugs is at too. Contractor position is like, at least I'm not homeless. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I necessarily would have hoped for, but
It's a federal minimum $18.
here we are. The Knicks are in the NBA Finals. Whoa. When did y'all speak ball? Hello? I don't speak ball. I don't at all.
So that's like half of my TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, looking for something you recommend, and I asked the guy behind the counter, and he was like, I don't know, just a lot of books. Bruh. War flashbacks. Yeah. Ball is life? Yeah? Alright, chat. I think it's time for me to go. No stream tomorrow because I have therapy. I have brain doctor tomorrow.
The ball.
New York is gone. The ball?
No, New York. If the Knicks win, New York is gonna be on some fucking Philadelphia shit.
I don't know what any of this
There's
means.
gonna be people out in the streets causing a fucking ruckus.
What the fuck does this mean? No available data in this area. No, but you can see, Coral, you can see right at the very front of the front yard where the fucking dirt patch is that they keep driving through, though. Fucking crazy ass.
PDP is sweating.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, anyways. Change the stream title to Oni Yaps? Wait, why? Wait, why? This is not like a D's nuts joke, is it? I feel like that'd be a real stretch. Stretch these nuts! Thank you! Thank you, Akaro. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. Car? What is happening in the chat right now? I feel like I blacked out and you guys went to a completely different conversation. punk-gyaru Oni plays games. Oh. My bad. Just kidding. I was like, what are you talking about, 𝗏𝗏? Hi, Vaughn! Hi, 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 hi. How are you? How's it going? I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Why? How come? Bro, I swear to God, my OBS just like disconnects from YouTube chat constantly. I just like I'll go to the YouTube stream to look at it, and I'm just missing like 80% of the chat. All right, well, anyways, thank you for being here. I don't know what is